could see 1 count, we could see 2 count, 3 counts. We don't know yet how many they want to pursue because there are several pieces of evidence which the police find very persuasive and may indeed go forward against him. They did not throw this back. They did not try to talk anybody out of anything. They indeed said, yep, this looks like a great case for us to go forward on and a great investigation for us to pursue based on all of the information. Once again, they're receiving much more evidence than they have ever in the past.
Police were like, they really wanted her to file a report against him.
File a report for what? For what?
Guys, the Johnny Somali situation is taking a completely new turn. New charges and investigations are now backfiring on him. As I mentioned in my last video, reliable sources revealed that Johnny Somali might face consequences from immigration authorities in both South Korea and the US. But now things are getting even more serious. The police have reopened his case, and the investigation is taking a new turn. Social media has exploded with viral posts, and new evidence is coming out, especially from South Korea. People who filed petitions in court against Johnny Somali are making sure he faces the maximum punishment. And it's not just old evidence. New witnesses and shocking information are coming forward, making things even worse for him. The situation is escalating fast, and it looks like Johnny Somali might be in for some serious consequences. So what's the latest update on this case? I'll break it all down for you in this video. So here you can see these sources are saying that Johnny Somali might face potential 6th criminal charges related to assault. As you know, he already has 8 criminal charges pressed. Predictions are saying he could be pressed with 9th or 10th charges before his next trial. So here now more potential charges are emerging. As you can see, sources are saying potential crime number 6. Johnny Somali threatened Nana, one of the allies of Ice Poseidon from the beginning, if Nana submitted a police report, despite the fact Johnny Somali not only spoke to her recklessly, but also harassed her, even stalking her. So what will happen then? You can see the evidence is so clear and sharp.
Remember when I told you Nagadashi, Nagadashi? You remember? Kimori, why are you saying that? You know Johnny Somali, right? Mr. Hiroshima Nagasaki, you know that, right? Let Nana come, I'll slap that bitch in front of her boyfriend. I don't give a fuck.
Police were like, they really wanted her to file a report against him.
File a report for what? For what?
And I mean, I think it's good because I'm leaving tomorrow. I don't really give a fuck, but
you're leaving tomorrow.
It puts something like stop fucking with all these streamers. You're just gonna have a million misdemeanors. I don't know what a misdemeanor really means, to be honest. I'm not a lawyer or anything, but apparently it's a misdemeanor. But at least they won't harass her again. I'm leaving tomorrow.
What do you mean? I'm on tomorrow. If Nana's live, I'm on that.
It's basically the story.
You think you stopped me? If Nana's live, I'm on that tomorrow, nigga.
Did you see how shady Johnny Somali was? How dangerous a criminal threat he was to women? He threatened multiple times without facing any consequences. I'm pretty sure if all these cases are properly investigated, Johnny Somali could probably face 50 years in prison. And that would still be less according to all the crimes he committed. And when this type of acting just surfaced, like him literally crying and saying his father and mother are not with him right now, I feel what a shady act that was.
My parents are more pissed than anybody else on the internet. I'm telling you that right now. They're like, my dad's like, why the are you going to Japan and with these people? Why are you going to Korea and with these people? Why are you doing this? Like, what do you tell them when they ask you that?
How he can change his colors like that? Or did he actually feel regret for all of this? Guys, what's your opinion? Let me know. So why actually can that be a charge, and what is the possibility that Nana can press charges? As you might know from the beginning, from Bongbong, Korea Stream Youngman, and Dalgun, who made themselves witnesses against Johnny Somali from the start, if Nana now makes things worse for Johnny Somali, then surely he will face additional criminal charges. Because in South Korea, the conviction rate is 99% if the victim presses charges and proper evidence is available, which it is here. And as you know, anyone actually not happy about what Johnny Somali did, there is a chance charges can happen. But things do not end here. While every charge started piling up against him, people started digging into why South Korean authorities hadn't taken any action regarding Johnny Somali's participation in a political protest in South Korea. As a foreigner, if anyone did this, they would face charges. But Johnny Somali didn't just participate, he caused chaos at the protest. There's even evidence showing how disappointed and disgusted South Koreans were. They literally pushed him toward the police once.
CCP out! CCP out! Johnny Somali left Korea! CCP out! I changed. Johnny Somali in Korea live! Did you see those big black news?
Now, as you can see, reports are coming in that under Korean law, it is illegal for foreign nationals to take part in political activities within the country. In South Korea, authorities pay close attention to media reporting on political tension and planned demonstrations, and advise local authorities about alerting public gatherings. So that's how Johnny Somali could face new charges as well. Guys, monkey like his should be held accountable. I'm not calling him a monkey, as he confronted himself.
I am. I'm a monkey. And what?
But yes, his type of monkey should face every kind of consequence possible. Even before, Legal Mindset also talked about this issue, saying that South Korea won't let Johnny Somali go easily. Wherever they can find evidence against him, they will dig it up to press charges.
So this actually confirms this was received by the Seoul Mapo Police Department, which is the Western District, which is currently handling his case. So they have indeed received this. This confirms that the investigation has indeed started. They've accepted this. So many times in investigations in Korea, they will try to talk you out of a submission. They will try to get you to not submit something, to not submit a complaint.
I think Johnny Somali could actually serve as a major example to the world, showing that criminal actions, no matter how bold or public, have consequences. But even now, we're seeing that lots of criminal activity is still happening around him, even while he's facing multiple charges. Pranksters and kick streamers continue to act recklessly, causing chaos and breaking the law, which shows that many people are still not taking the consequences of their actions seriously. If Johnny Somali's case were truly treated as an example, it could set a major precedent and become a powerful role model for justice worldwide, showing that no one is above the law. That's why so many South Korean citizens are serious and vocal about holding him accountable. Yet, despite the public pressure, I don't think the authorities will fully enforce the maximum consequences just yet. At the same time, they are opening new investigations and digging deeper into his past actions, which could eventually lead to even more serious charges and repercussions. This case has the potential to send a strong message, not just to Johnny Somali, but to anyone trying to exploit or harm others. The law will eventually catch up, and the world is watching closely.
And in this case, we have information and we're led to believe by everything we have that it was fully accepted, and they fully concurred that they should go forward in investigating this. They did not throw this back. They did not try to talk anybody out of anything. They indeed said, yep, this looks like a great case for us to go forward on and a great investigation for us to pursue based on all of the information. Once again, they're receiving much more evidence than they have ever in the past.
So guys, as you can see, Johnny Somali's situation is only getting worse. Every new charge, every new piece of evidence, and even his reckless actions at protests are piling up against him. South Korea and the US authorities are watching closely, and it's clear that he won't get away easily this time. From harassment to threats, from misleading everyone to causing chaos in public, Johnny Somali's actions are finally catching up with him. If all these cases are properly investigated, the consequences could be severe, and it looks like there's no way for him to escape the law this time. So what do you think, guys? Will Johnny Somali finally face the full consequences of everything he's done, or is there still more drama ahead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next update, because this story is far from over.